So the federal hours of service is designed to regulate the amount of time truck drivers have on the road. So instead of them being able to drive all day or for 24 hours out the day, it limits their time behind the wheel. Um, this ensures they don't drive while fatigued and don't cause maybe an accident or anything else. And it also ensures that it maintains the safety on the roads. So instead of having maybe a tired truck driver trying to get as many hours as he can because of the money, and him risking, falling asleep behind the wheel and causing a wreck, it kind of regulates that. It helps provide safety by allowing like nobody to overdo it. And I feel like this has both positive and negative impacts. The positives being first, it ensures safety on the roads, making sure all the truck drivers are well rested and good to go. It also provides a work balance life. So instead of a truck driver spending his whole life on the road and driving 24/7, 365 days out the year, you know, he has some time to rest, maybe take a shower, get his hygiene right, maybe, just keep his mental upheld and keep his well being, and it keeps the trucker's well being um, first. Also, I think this also kind of gives the trucking industry a good um, outlook for the public perception, kind of. Um, I feel like when the public sees, these hours be implemented in force, they see that the trucking industry is concerned with the safety of not only the truckers in the industry, but also the people surrounding that, the people who are, the outside, the outside kind of sphere, that the people who also get affected by truck drivers, on the highway, in cities, and so on and so forth. But there's also a couple, in my opinion, some negative impacts, such as this can limit the income a trucker can make. So instead of a trucker being able to say if he's say if he's able to drive 24 hours, whenever the case may be, maybe he wants to do that so he can get as much money as he can and provide for his family. With the hours of service rules, he cannot do that anymore. So it kind of limits the income a trucker can make, um, and kind of playing off the limited income. It also puts up. I'm not in the industry, so I don't know like the scheduling for most truckers, but I think that it kind of it makes the truckers have to kind of have um, a lot more strict scheduling because of the hours of service. Now they have to kind of pick and choose when they want to drive, how far they want to drive, and they got to work around that instead of them driving whenever they want to, however many hours they want to, and kind of being able to have that freedom of driving whenever, however long, and then resting whenever they want. It kind of takes away from that. Um, I feel like for companies, this might have a logistics. It might provide a logistics challenge. It can some. I feel like with the hours of service, it can sometimes be a lot more complicated on the logistics side of things. They have a very they're folks with the efficient use of the drivers, focusing solely on meeting customers' demands. And so with the truckers, they really have to learn a efficient system in order to be there on the right time, be there, work on not being late, work on it's like I said with the having a lot stricter schedule instead of maybe he wants to drive there one day and sleep the rest of the 2 days, or however your schedule might be. It just in all, I feel like it hinders the freedom of the truck driver.